Hey, I'm Kathy from Teatro Paloma, and today I'm going to teach you some acting tips, tricks, techniques, and some theater games to help improve your acting skills. This tip is pretty basic. I'm sure you've heard it everywhere, but it's very, very true. Be confident. Confidence is key. You're going into an audition, a rehearsal, bring in your energy because that's gonna bring all the difference. It doesn't matter what you're doing, where you're acting. Get to know the space. Check out the theater, check out the area, the stage. Get to know all of that. Okay, so tip number 2, work on your pronunciation. This is something that I need to follow myself. Don't know how to pronounce anything correctly, but we will do this together. Okay, so repeat after me. Red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Doing is that and you could get faster, like
Leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Oh, remix.
a really popular one is one that goes unique New York. You want to work on your k sound. Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Make sure you focus on the k sound, like Kati, like k. The favorite one that I have, it's a little harder. You know it, you know it. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. Let's do it slow. I probably did that really fast.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips.
That one was really hard for me at first, and then once I got it down, it was like the lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips, the lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. You see that? See what practice does? Do this before a show, at rehearsal, or just on your day-to-day to better your pronunciation. Number 3. Read your script. It means line, means music, blocking. You need to know everything about your script. Highlighters. I think that exploring with different highlighters, I personally like making my main lines one color and then my stage notes a different color. That could help you memorize things. Read the lines that are giving you trouble on cue cards. That makes all the difference. Learn those lines. It's understanding the line. Why is my character saying this line? All these things will not only help you get to know your character, it will help you learn your lines. So that brings us to the next thing, character development. Who is your character? How old are they? What's their favorite color? What era are they in? These are the questions you need to be asking about your character. The more you know your character, the better you're going to represent their energy. The more confident you're going to be being them. So try to get to know them as much as you can. That's what I want you to do. Get a piece of paper, put a line in the middle, and on one side put external and on inside put internal. The external part of the paper, I want you to put everything that your character looks like. Based off the script, based off how you imagine them, whether that be hair type, hair color, skin color, freckles, more of a rocker style, are they more feminine? Then on the internal side, I want you to put how they are as a person. Are they shy? Are they outgoing? Are they bitter? Are they childlike? Si no le gusta los chistes? Are they suspicious? Tip number 4. Practice in front of a mirror or a camera. Seeing on your facial expressions, seeing how you are, look in the mirror. See how you're saying that line. And help you know how to do it when the mirror is not around. A very popular theater game is saying the alphabet while doing weird expressions. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Sounds weird, but it helps, open up, and you get more confident. Sometimes you think you're doing too much because it's more than what we would do. When you look at yourself in the mirror or when you look at a video yourself, you're like, oh, actually, I wasn't doing enough. Just practicing in front of mirrors would help your acting. Be yourself. Be nice and be likable. I'm not saying you have to be sweet all the time. But honestly, if people like you, they're gonna treat you better. I'm a genuine believer that people love authenticity, that people can feel your genuine energy. I think that that helps your acting and your chances in your audition a lot when people could feel that energy. Still be yourself, but remember to be likable. What I mean by that is be reliable, be on time. Don't be difficult if you don't need to be. Don't take it personally if you don't get cast in a show. Remember that each director has a vision. Sometimes we're not portraying that vision. Just keep working on yourself. Script is just a script until you give this character life. You want people to want your energy, to want you to play the role. Make connections within your community. If you're trying to build acting experience, even if you feel like it's too late for you, know that there are always people just like you in your community that are either looking to do the same or are already doing it. Look for local theater companies or local colleges that offer community or local auditions. It's 2022. There is a workshop for anything and everything workshops that will help better any of your skills. Most of them are accessible online. A lot of them are free or community programs. Check them out. Singing classes, dancing classes, speech classes, language classes. All these things could just help better your acting. If you take a speech class, it's not necessarily an acting class, but that will definitely help your acting. And you become a triple threat. That will definitely help your chances in the acting world. Theater games. Google theater games because these are just fun. Play with your friends, any of your acting buddies as well. I'll say a couple. I guess it's hard to show the group ones without people being around. Good improv game is creating a scene but going back and forth with everybody in the room. An example is a girl was going to her locker. Ultimately, you finish when the story ends, but that's a pretty fun theater game. Love improv games, and then you change them. I remember we used to play this theater game called Ninja. All stand around in a circle, and then like someone will kind of like try to slap your hand, but then you'll move your hand back, and then you have to stay like that. You can't move to the next person, and then you have to hit the person next to you, and you're like, what? And if you hit their hand's out, and then it's the same, what? And then you're just like psych. You have this hand. I love that game so much. Play that game. A theater game, practice by yourself, pretending to hold things that aren't really there. Last thing that I want to remind you about today, always be your best self. You have what it takes. Believe in yourself. Always wear your best outfit. Always show the best smile. Everything. Please try to be the best version of yourself you could be. Responsibility wise, whether that be acting wise, how you present yourself. And remember, just because you aren't the person you want to be yet, doesn't mean you aren't good enough. 70% is better than 0%. You don't always have to be at 100%. Remember that you're growing, and in order to grow, you have to allow yourself to grow. Always strive to be better. Practice theater games. Have fun. Practice scripts at home, and you'll see how your acting skills will get better. I hope this video has helped you and that you feel a little more confident. And practice everything in this video, and I promise you, you will see a difference in your next rehearsal or in your next acting gig. Follow this and just be confident in yourself.